Today we're going to talk about why we feel what we feel. So let's go back to the circus for a second. We're sitting in the circus watching the same scene, a bunch of us. There is me, who's feeling restless. There is a person on the right of me who I'm observing is pale. They're grabbing the seat handle where the knuckles are being white, and maybe their breath is shallow, and I'm guessing that they're feeling afraid. And then there's a person on the left of me who is engaged and their eyes are wide open and there's a big smile on their face, and I'm guessing that they're feeling happy and excited. So why are we feeling all these different feelings? Drum roll. Because we all have different needs. In nonviolent communication, we use this word needs not as a needy kind of thing, but needs as in identifying what we are needing in our environment in order to survive and to thrive. So those are including our values, those are including the things that are important to us, the things that matter to us. There are a few characteristics that identify needs specifically that are distinguishing them from being needy, from being the desires and the wants of the everyday life. Needs are universal. That means everybody has this need. And I'm going to talk about that because it may sound like, nobody has the needs that I have. Everybody has the needs that we're talking about. So first one is universal. Second one is needs, in our case, are not referencing action, time, place, person. So what that means is a need for food is a universal need. I need food. I need to eat in order to survive. When I say I need you to make dinner for me, is actually not a need. In nonviolent communication, we would call it a strategy, which is something we'll talk about at a different time. But I'm referencing here action. I need you to make me food. And I'm referencing a person, you. So stepping back from that and recognizing I need dinner, I need food, that's a need that we're speaking about over here. It's universal. Everybody has that need. So let's expand on this concept of needs, because it's crazy how many of them we have that are generally met, so we don't even think about them, we don't know about them. But there is a ton. The cool part about them is we don't need to know all of them. And the ones that are standing out are the ones that we really want to focus on. But a need for air, a need for food, a need for water, a need for rest, all of these are universal needs. What are some others? Some smart people identified that there are basically 3 groupings of needs. So I'm going to talk about those because those are awesome to think about when we are struggling to identify the specific need based on what we're feeling. So we can start thinking in those groupings, and then that can help us filter out what's happening within us. So the first group is called peace, but I like to think of them as peace of mind. What that means is our daily routine kind of stuff, our needs that just, if they're not met, it's just gonna bug us. But usually most of them are met, or they're very easy to meet. So they're things like need for peace, need for quiet, need for rest, need for food, need for relaxation, also need for fun and laughter and movement and exercise and those kinds of things. We know when they're not happening. So that's peace of mind. Then another group is a need for love as a whole. But what it usually translates into is the interpersonal kinds of needs. That means need for community, needs to be seen, to be accepted, to belong, to be heard, their needs for intimacy. So it's our social circle for the most part. And then the third group is needs for joy as a group. But they're really those, our us living exciting, passionate, purposeful life. We're kind of stepping into that world of being effective. So our need for effectiveness, our need for organization, but also our need for inspiration and our need for creativity and our need for adventure and learning and growing and engagement and excitement, and also our need for self-worth and self-confidence. Those are the kinds of things. And so these three groups, the peace, love, and joy, it's not first, second, and third. They're not linear. They're not happening. First we need to meet this, then that, then that. It's not like that. They're coexisting at the same time. I may be feeling hungry, so having a need for food from the peace group. And at the same time, I may be having a need for timeliness and effectiveness and efficiency and organization, which is mostly in the category of joy needs. So they can coexist, and really, hopefully, you can start looking at that sheet of needs that you can see the link towards below this video, and maybe even print it out and put it in your fridge and start filling up your vocabulary and start thinking about, oh, what am I? Peace of mind, peace, quiet, calm, relaxation, tranquility. Oh, those are the needs that I'm having right now, and that's why I'm feeling restless or itchy or whatnot, you know? So start looking at those, start thinking about those, start moving in that direction and looking at that list. So let's go back to the circus and remember that I was feeling restless. What is a need of mine? Well, first of all, we know that it's unmet because it's not a very delicious feeling to feel restless. Maybe it's a need to go to the bathroom. That's in our peace of mind category. Here is a person who I am guessing is feeling afraid. What could be their need that they're feeling afraid? Maybe they have a need for safety. Maybe they have a need for reassurance, for validation, for comfort. Those are the needs that are not being met because feeling scared is not a delicious feeling as well. And here's a person on the left who's feeling engaged and happy and excited. Those are delicious feelings. So chances are their needs are met and they're good. Those are probably the needs for excitement and joy and laughter and engagement and fascination and whatnot that's happening in front of them. So here's the cool part about the met needs is that they're not just checked off, okay, met, moving forward. We can actually look at those and acknowledge those and feel gratitude for those and maybe even express that gratitude to the person. So this person feeling so excited could realize in one moment, holy smokes, Alona, thank you so much for getting me this gift of coming to the circus because this is amazing. It's taking my mind off so many things. I love it. They express the excitement. I am feeling great because now I know what exactly contributed to their life that I did, and I may do that in the future. And so now the world is a better place because now we shared this. It wasn't just them sitting in their space and being excited. Now it's a shared joy, even though I still need to poop. There's that. So, okay. So, needs. Needs are why we feel what we feel. Why are we talking about them? Why do we care about them? Because when we are able to trickle down to identify, oh, I'm feeling triggered right now, what is the need that's underlying that? We empower ourselves to do something about it. And we also empower ourselves to not react based on the feeling of being triggered or whatever other feelings are happening for us at that moment. We can do something about the need for joy, for laughter, for connection, for feeling heard, and recognize that I'm not feeling heard right now. And that's a valid need. That's why maybe I'm feeling triggered. So let me just step back and realize, why am I not feeling heard? How can I change? How can I meet that need? There is a power in that. So there is the unmet needs are empowered to be changed. The met needs can be celebrated, expressed, felt gratitude and appreciation for. And this is how we improve our life. On that note, Next time, we're going to talk about why we think what we think. And meanwhile, focus on that list of needs. Reflect on what kind of needs you have going on at any specific moment, both met and unmet. Till next time.